All right, ladies and gentlemen, sorry about the slight delay there getting started. Forgot we were, couldn't find myself on the VATSIM map, so sim aware. Forgot I was flying as a Southwest Airlines today. So, all right, we are going to do kind of a real world flight. Give it a try. I am up on VATSIM, have that rolling over here. And we are going to get this aircraft started up, taxied out, and en route. So, sit back, relax, enjoy the flight. If you enjoy these type of things, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. Notifications so you know when I hop online and do a flight. Generally fly Thursday, Friday, Saturday evenings, weather permitting, and or holidays. That's why we didn't have one yesterday. So, without further ado, let's get this thing started. Landing gear down, speed brake up, flaps up. Battery on and covered, standby power, auto and covered. DC voltmeter selected to battery and standby power. Master caution has been disengaged. Electronic hydraulic pumps are off. Fuel pumps are all off. Interior lights are set. Cabin utility power, in-flight entertainment, passenger seat power is on. We are connected to ground power, and you're at ground power. Emergency lights armed and covered. There we go. Turn those down. Auto, getting the passengers on board. They are almost all on board. Just making final calls up in the concourse while we get this aircraft set up. Aircraft lights are set. And we are good to go. Cockpit lights are all set. Alarms, oxygen mask, FMC. So we're going to go in here. We're going to get this aircraft set up in the FMC. Then we'll come back to our checklist, get it run as well. So here we go. Back to the main menu, FMC. Do already have the INS all set, ready to go. Position in it. We are on that aircraft. KDEN is our departure airport. We can go over here, grab this one, bring it over, and everything should be validated. Sweet. KDEN to KJAX. Heading down the floor, kind of windy and cold, snowy up here. I'm not sure what it's like in Jacksonville, but I'm pretty sure it's much better than here. So we are Southwest Airlines, flight 2853. This is a real world flight. It did happen yesterday. Just copied the route over from FlightAware, and we should be pretty good for this. Turn that down a little bit so we get a little better. It's just over bright when you hop in on this thing. You lose some of the color reference. So, all right, and there is our route. We are departing on runway 08 on the EVGA departure. And we will be going to Gator. Did already get my VATSIM clearance, so it is as filed pretty much. EVGA 7, Gator, ICT, RZC, Memph Q114, Vulcan, LQC, Waldoushi, and then we're into Jacksonville. So that is our departure, yep. And then our arrival will be... expecting runway 26. So let's plan an ILS Zulu runway 26 from O'Day, Dutchy, Heat, and transition AMG. Let's bring up the Navigraph charts. Well, give us just a minute while we bring this up. We'll close it back out. Well, maybe we won't. So we will unload that flight, import from SimBrief, KDEN, KJAX. And I'm going to put this over here so that if I need it, I can review it. And we're going to do an arrival, ILS Zulu, runway, they have us going for runway 26, so I did do the ILS Zulu runway 26. So let's see where AMG puts us. That's kind of an interesting arrival. I do not have the map up, seeing where old. Let's just add this to our route. There we go. So, ILTAC. We may have to change this up en route, but that's enough to get us working. Actually, I'm not going to even worry about that. What's the ILS Yankee look like? Let's edit that. ILS Yankee runway 14. Let's cancel this. Let's see. Because they do have a setup for runway 26 in Jackson. It seems alright. Maybe we'll just take the ILS Zulu final. Maybe that'll help a little bit. All right. So that's good to go there. So we're not going to worry about that. Route. On to the next page. Gator. ICT. India Charlie Tango. Wichita is where we're going. RZC. Romeo Zulu Charlie. And if you're watching this and you can hear me, go ahead and let me know. I'm going to go ahead and switch over so I can see in chat. And I have nobody in chat right now. So Romeo Zulu Charlie, Memphis, MEMFS. Then we will do Q116, Quebec 116. Exit that at Vulcan, VLKNN. Victor Lima Kilo November November. Direct LGC Lima Golf Charlie. And then Dutchy. Day 1 arrival, KJAX runway 26. We can activate and execute that. Performance initialization, 0 fuel weight today is going to be 119.7. And I did not set our fuel. Block fuel 23.2. And over here, I will FS actions, and I will put our fuel at 24. There we go. So that has changed there. Our reserves are going to be 3.3. And our cost index today is 17. We're going to be cruising along at flight level 370. And our top of climb wind is going to be 253. at 6.4. Unable 280 knots at ILTAC. Okay, we'll take a look at that. Execute that. Clear. Legs, ILTAC. Let's make that 250. Execute. Should have that one sorted out. Alright, so back to programming. Takeoff, we'll do flaps 5. That'll give us a CG of 25, 4.64. So let's get this sort of printed out. Just over 4.5. There we go. And that'll give us a V1 speed of 137, V rotate speed of 139, V2 speed of 145. We'll put that right here in our MCP. There we go. We are going up to flight level 370. There we go. And that is set. So we are complete with our FMC. So let's go ahead and get this aircraft fired up. And we will start the APU. Low oil pressure going through the startup sequence. We should see that needle bounce here at about 10 seconds. There we go. Should get up to around 800 or so, and then it will subside. Nice cool day. Looks like it's -5 outside, so we do have a little bit of light snow. I'm not going to go through de-ice procedures, just because I don't want to pay. I just don't want to do it. Haven't done it in the PMDG, so we'll see what we get. So our fuel is reading 24.1. We will be running off the center tanks for a little while. And looks like our APU is fired up and ready to go. We can disconnect ground power. There we go. Alright, and up to APU. Alright, fuel pumps are on, APU is on, APU gen switches are set, APU and engine bleeds are set, AC voltmeter, master caution disengage. Alright, so we bring this back over here and bring these down, and we are solid to go there. We can disengage this. We have completed we are 6556 on VATSIM. Altimeter has been set. And let's see. We're good to go. Departure, route, legs, takeoff, all set. Initial altitude has been set. We are departing on runway 08. So we can come in here. Look at this one. And runway 08 heading is 083. There we go. Alright, we are set to go there. Elevator trim, IS Mach speed has been set, and we can go on with our yaw damper. Check our fuel. Nicely done. Crossfeed valve set, window heat coming on. Electric hydraulic pumps coming on. All the way down through here, and we will set our flight level to 370. And our landing altitude, KJAX is 30 feet, so yeah, we can keep it there at 0. And hydraulic pumps, flight altitude set, landing altitude set, flight director's coming on. LNAV VNAV. We are on a well-published and well-used routing today. No need to turn on the auto throttle till we get closer to the runway. Auto brake can come over to rejected takeoff, reset our fuel flow. There we go. Check all the lights. Everybody's bright and purdy. Thank you. All right. Those look good to go as well. All right, ground connections have been released, and I guess we can go ahead and let the jet bridge go back and close the door. Door has been closed. Jet bridge has been retracted. And we'll go straight back, and we do have to go in and listen to ATIS.
20534.
Okay, I am going to skip that. They've got them combined up, so I am actually going to just go and read the ATIS. Information Zulu 3007. Information Zulu 3007. And we are at 3009. And now the fun part, we get to set this up. So 6343. Or 6434. Minimum takeoff or departure altitude is set. And we are good to go. Everything has been disconnected. Next page, please. Now we are set for departure. Let's go ahead and look at our... Alright, they want us to... Departure frequency 127.65. Contact east ground 121.85 with information Zulu. And what do they want? 127.65. There we go. And 2185. There it was. Timber ground shadow, or correction, Southwest 2853, Charlie 31 with information Zulu, ready for push.
Southwest 2853, Denver ground, push and start is approved, push straight back up the first line.
Straight back to the first line, push approved, shadow, Southwest 2853. And we will go ahead and get her started.
We've been cleared for pushback and start, tail straight out. Roger that, ready for push 3.
1926, Denver ground. Push and start is approved. Push straight back. Stop the first
Brakes
line.
released.
Push those groove back to the line at 1926.
Alice, enough. There we go. And
Denver ground, Alaska 689, ready to copy IFR to Anchorage with Lulu.
Alaska 689, Denver ground, just ensure PDC.
Got it, thanks.
Pushback complete. Park brake, please.
park brake has set.
Brake set. Steering pin is pulled. Watch for the salute and
This
release.
is United 1985 requesting IFR to Chicago. Alright, looks like you're already sending it. Thank you.
All right, two good starts. Sorry. Onto the checklist. Engine generators on. APU off. And we are all set there. Gen 1, you're solid. Everything above us is looking good. We are set to go. APU bleed off. Packs left and right. Isolation valve auto. Probe heat on. Engine anti-ice. I do think we need that today. So we'll add.
This is United 1985 with information due, ready for push and start.
United 1985, Denver ground. Push and start is approved. Push straight back. Stop the first line.
And now our TCAS test.
Are we going to be expecting 25 for departure for United 1985?
Negative if you're going to be expecting runway 8 for departure.
Roger, runway 8 for departure.
TCAS test. Pass.
There we go. All right, we are ready for taxi. We'll let.
Ground, Alaska 689, is at gate Charlie 39, ready for push.
Alaska 689, Denver ground. Input your squawk code in. Move Charlie, please.
Sorry about that.
$28.53. Ground Southwest 2853, ready for taxi. Runway 8, negative de-ice.
Southwest 2853, runway 8, taxi via Charlie November. Mike.
Runway 8 via Charlie November and Mike, Southwest 2853. And here we go. Oh boy.
689 should be below Charlie.
Oscar 689, push and start as approved. Straight back, stop the first line.
Pushback approved, first line straight back, Alaska 689.
Ground United 1928 to Southgate Bravo 189. Mission duly ready, taxi.
United 1926, runway 17 right, taxi via Bravo Sierra, Mike 10.
What's on right by Bravo Sierra, Mike 10, Daddy 19.
And we are on our way. Alaska's pushing there.
Good evening, afternoon, sorry. 923 and 91. We didn't know you were online. We're looking for taxis. Bravo Sierra.
2391. Step around, you taxi to the ramp via Mike Avenue.
Ramp via Mike, yeah,
2391, I was just waiting to say something because I've been online for like 18 hours, but the thing has disconnected me twice, so it doesn't look like I've been on for that long.
It's no worries. Sorry about that.
United 14 with information. Shooting is ready for pushing start at gate Bravo 37.
United 14, Denver ground, push and start is approved, push straight back, stop at the first line.
Push and start approved, straight back, stop at the first line, United 14.
United 2391, is there any particular gate you're going to go to this afternoon?
Just any narrow-body gate on Bravo Sierra. We're good with anything.
United 2391, enter the ramp at Alpha November.
Welcome to the ramp Alpha November, United 2391.
Coming up to the end of the runway, so we will arm auto throttle. It is set. Center fuel pumps are good. Anti-ice is set. Cabin lights are set. Flight instruments have been set and checked. Good to go. Engine instruments, brake temperatures are A-OK with -5 out here. Should be no problem. Nav equipment's good.
United 1985, ready for taxi.
United 1980. Runway 8, taxi via Bravo Sierra, Mike.
Bravo Sierra Mike, 1985.
Southwest 2853, departures offline, frequency change, Unicom approved, good flight.
Southwest 2853, copy switching 22.8. Thanks for staying on so long. All right, that's us, good to go. So landing lights on, we are good. We have been cleared for takeoff. Switching 122.8, even though they had it the other way. We are good to go. We'll get out on the runway, line up, heading 083, then we will apply.
91. Are we allowed to just go over and park, or do you want to scan off the number for a little longer?
United 2391, yeah, you could just go over there and park, it's fine now.
Yeah, we'll go over and park. Answer. Yeah, looking for help.
There was traffic coming out of Bravo Sierra, that's why I didn't give you that.
Zero 083. We have applied brakes. We are set to go. Landing lights on, taxi lights on and off. Position lights, strobe and steady. Coming up. There we go. And traffic.
United 1926, thanks for the call, and sorry about
Final runway 17 left.
And we can hit clock button now. Oh, come on. Little fella. Alright.
Continual traffic, 16 Bravo Hotel. Do you mind if I land
40% power. Denver traffic, Southwest 2853, departing runway 08, EPGA. Kidding. And with that, we will go ahead and hit our takeoff go-around power. Oh, what are we mad at? Air conditioning? We are set now.
Traffic, King Air, 2 Sierra Alpha, 2 miles final, runway 17 left, full stop.
Airspeed is active. We are heading towards V1 rotate.
V1.
Rotate.
Denver traffic enter 445 clear, 16 right at Delta 5, last call number.
Positive rate of climb.
Positive rate, gear coming up.
Traffic here, 252 Sierra Alpha, going around to traffic landing on.
And nice little departure there. We are en route to Kidding. And flaps are up, gear is up. We'll go through the checklist here in just a moment once I get a chance to get everything sorted out. And I will go ahead and engage the autopilot now. We're going to stay below 10,000 feet till we're past Kidding. And we are on autopilot. So let's go through the checklist. Let's go like that and like this. After takeoff, positive rate of climb. Gear is up. We can go ahead and turn that off. Rejected takeoff. Brake lever set. Gear lever set. Flaps up. Autopilot is on. LNAV, VNAV are running as required. No issues there. We are on our way to Kidding. Need to stay below 10,000 feet. Runway turn-off lights can come off. And those will come off once we pass 10,000 feet.
Bravo Hotel, for future reference, don't land on an intersecting runway. Someone else.
Sorry about that.
And after Kidding, you'll see we can then climb up to our flight level 370. Seeing as we have no departure, they're going to keep us going. We are free to go as we want. No traffic. We can go ahead and adjust our range out. There we go. And let's get so we can see our top of climb. Top of climb looks like it is about 110 miles out. There we go. All right, we are coming up. We can go ahead and turn those off. Wing anti-ice has been released, and we are on our way. All right, welcome aboard, folks. On our way down to sunny Florida for a minute. All right. Aircraft appears to be behaving normally and within limits. We are through 10,000 feet while I was away. Lights coming off. Let's go here. Now we're just waiting to pass 18,000 feet when we will change our altimeter to International Standard Atmosphere of 290.902 here in the United States. And we can go ahead and let the flight crew know they can start meal service as they feel comfortable. Doesn't look like anybody's hitting me up in chat, so if you have something to say, go ahead and let me know in chat. I am watching that. We are flying today in the Pimax Crystal. Probably the best headset out there, I think. So much better than the G2 that I had. Don't get me wrong, G2 is a great headset getting started. I don't know that I'd recommend anything else. But once you're ready to move up, you definitely have to look at the Pimax Crystal. Field of view's amazing right now, and they've got some wider field of view lenses coming out. We have 120 hertz refresh rate, 74 hertz. That one just came out. Refresh rate It's a great headset. It's reasonably comfortable, depending on your head shape. You can get other facial gaskets, but yeah, definitely like my Pimax Crystal. Definitely worth it if you get a chance. And we are above 18,000 feet, switching to standard. I guess maybe should probably look at Simaware or similar, see who is on what air traffic control facilities are online right now. Did look like we would enter maybe Kansas City Center airspace. Chicago, Fort Worth Center. Yeah, we're good. So maybe Fort Worth. 135175. But we are on our way up to flight level 370 in about 80 miles. I will take a pause once we get to cruise. Go take care of the puppies. Again, if you normally watch me, I'm normally on Thursday nights. I am not. If you're watching today, happy Thanksgiving. Appreciate you being here. If you like this stuff, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe. Notification bell. I think you're all familiar with that little mantra. It really helps the channels out. Helps us develop and grow. But we are well on our way to Jacksonville, Florida. A little over 4 ton, a little less than 4 tons in the center tanks, so we got a couple minutes on those. And we are 10 minutes into a 2 hour and 49 minute flight. So 2 hours and 39 minutes from now, we should be on the ground. So 2 hours, should start our descent or thereabouts. And we'll see how we do. And while we're doing this, I'm actually going to go check something. Yeah, let's see how you guys enjoy. See if that helps. Trying to make it a little smoother for the folks watching the stream. I think that might be pretty good. I'm not necessarily seeing a whole lot I do see a little bit of smoothing when I'm looking around the flight deck. Hopefully I won't be quite as herky-jerky. Trying to work on that, my head movements. So it looks like we are about 60 miles out from the top of our climb, or thereabouts. As you can see on the ground out there, a little winter storm went through. We should be coming over Kansas right about now, but yeah. Made things white the day after Thanksgiving. And we are flying real-time, real weather today. And I'm going to take a quick moment to put you guys on standby, see if I can look at the other airspace, see what facilities are online. So stand by. Well, that's a silly little map for you guys to be looking at. We'll get rid of that. Alright, so we are coming up to our top of climb. And I think we're looking A-okay for now. It does look like there's a couple of air traffic control facilities online a little further to the southeast. So once we make the right turn here, we will keep an eye and ear out for them. But I will go ahead and try and get you guys some music. A little lo-fi girl synthwave. I believe they are... It's a pretty good little YouTube station. Let me see if you guys notice any difference about the way I move, the visuals move around. Scanning around the cockpit. I did just adjust the. It's not doing too much to me inside the headset, so as long as I can keep going, I will do this to try and smooth it out for the stream. Whoa. Just went through a bit of a weather change. 2155. Copy that. Oh boy. What are you doing there, little airplane? Got some traffic out there. Let's see how close they are. Looks like they're about 20 miles off our right wing, descending. Nice little weather update. That's what happens when the sim world updates its weather. And I can go ahead and bring this all the way down to about 230 feet. Oh, no. Wrong side. I'm going to set it about 250. And I guess we could go look at the ILS 227. Little moon popping up over the clouds there. Less than 1,000 feet to go. Looks like our intercept altitude is going to be 1,600 feet today, so we'll get that squared away here in a minute. And we are well on our way to Jacksonville, Florida. Coming up to our top of climb. Cruise along flight level 370. Everything appears A-OK. And I guess I can do this. Let's turn you off so we don't mess it up too much. Then we can go outside, take a look at the aircraft. Beautiful Southwest Airlines flight. Get some screen captures. All right, back into the flight deck. We are leveling off flight level 370. Should see our speed build up a little bit. Probably looking to cruise at 0.78 today. I guess we could look at that. Our cruise. Target speed 0.773, so we're right about there. We are just about 1,000 miles away from the top of our descent. 23:55. So yeah, right around 2 hours and 45 minutes. Or 1 hour and 45 minutes. Yep. One hour and 55 minutes. Yeah, that's about right. Chicago Center, Fort Worth, Houston, and Memphis Center are all online now and in range. I will pop out of the flight deck here for a minute. Hopefully I can give you guys some music and enjoy cruise for a couple. And we are back in the flight deck. Don't know if you saw it there. Did turn off the center fuel pumps. That was the warning we had on the yeah. There we go. Now we're a little better. Have not received any notice any notifications from VATSIM asking me to switch over to a frequency. Yep, nothing up there. So we are trugging right along en route to Jacksonville. Currently at flight level 370, cruising along at Mach 0.776. Took Alice out for a walk. Now she's all energized because it's bitterly cold outside. So, not too happy about those whispery shadows they should be crisp instead of fluttering around. Have to look in to see what that is about. But we are cruising right along. Oh, that's what I was going to do. So give me a minute. This is the fun part about flying in VR. If you need to be outside the helmet, you have to do this. Alice, no. Oh, it's the alien. She's eating the alien. As of 24 minutes ago, Jacksonville is landing runway 26, visual approach. I'm fine doing the ILS Zulu into there. We'll just do it from final. So if we look on the VAT scope, I'm not seeing anything for my flight. Alice, leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Alice, leave it. Leave it. No. No. Leave it. Why would you swallow it? I asked you to leave it. Because it was delicious and I'm not paying attention to you? You need to come over here and lay down. That was not very appropriate. Alright, so looks like 32,550 is what we'll be queued up on, so we can go ahead and get that set up right now. And need to make sure we are correct here. See if we hear anybody on Memphis Center. Looks much warmer the further south we go. I believe we will be going down to 1,600 feet. Yep. And we can go to our legs, see if we've got any discontinuities. Nothing right now. And if we go to init ref, should give us 110.3. And our heading of 257. Oh, come on. 257. All right, we are chugging right along, folks. Thanks for joining me. Oh, boy. And 370, that'll be 90 plus 21, so 111. So if I were to go into the legs page and go back here, runway 26 and /111, put that in there, /10 and /5. That'll give me my rings around the airport, and that 111 should be near our top of descent. Just a very rough estimate. So let's back this out, see. We are quite a ways away. So at maximum range, we are not quite there yet. So look at our top of descent. We are 616 nautical miles away from our top of descent. And this only goes out to 640. So probably hidden right under there. Well, still showing as I am online. I think we're right here. I guess we can do that. Oh, Memphis has gone offline. So Memphis has gone offline. You can see it right there. Next one we could look at is possibly Atlanta Center. Have to cut through their airspace. They may give us our descent. I'm going to do one real quick housekeeping thing here. Let's see if we can clean some things up. A little better on the visuals, so we may do that again when we are at the top of our descent. And we can bring up our all-in-one. Guess we could put our forecast descent winds in. Three 7 0, so we'll do 310, 150, and 10. Three 253 at 88. One 257 at 47. And finally, 10,000 feet, 266 at 41. We can go ahead and execute those now that they're in. Computer should be good to go. In it, ref. Yeah, and now if we go to our progress, we're still a little ways out, but says like between here and there we will lose 6.5. So minus 6.5, that'll be 128.2. We will confirm that once we get a little closer to the top of our descent, and we will select our approach reference speeds. Plan on doing a flaps 30 landing with a auto brake 2 setting, and yeah. Trucking right along, folks. Dang on, Yankee or Zulu? Oh, shoot. Well, as Zulu is what I went. No, cancel. So it's ILS Zulu. Let's see if what that changes. Still down to 1,600 feet. Still with Wiggler. Knew that was coming. 250, remember? We are about 1 hour from being at the top of our descent. 56, 23, 56. Yep, about 1 hour. So we are about 90 minutes away from landing. Beautiful sunset. Should be a night landing here in Jacksonville. So enjoy the sunset while we can. Let's go outside, see what we can do about getting a nice shot. Not horrible. Quite a long flight. If you flew on this flight recently, hope you had snacks, maybe a beverage or two. Enjoyed a nice movie, maybe a good stream. But we are on. Sorry. Southwest flight 2853, Denver to Jacksonville. This was a real flight, done yesterday. 3 hours in the air. Not bad to get most of the way across the country. And I think I need to go take a look at that again. $32,975. Atlanta Center is going to be on 132,975. See if we can hear anybody.
Center Walker 3809 is a mile from Katrin, bubble 400.
A little bit of garbled radio there, but we are ways away from Atlanta Center.
Number 150 Romeo. We also November 98, we are landing south, 19 Dr. South, January 2012. Frontier Flight 758, we're leaving airspace via north. You want to go ahead and get it swapped over to 162.8. Frequency change approved. Thank you for the amazing ATC tonight, Frontier Flight 758. Oscar Romeo, Atlanta Center, if you secure this transmission, ident. November, turn right heading 250, vector for the approach. United 443, ensuring you're 300 feet below your assigned altitude, just check your altimeter setting standard, maintain level 240. Looking 86 if I do have the airplane in sight. American 1486, trip visual approach runway 18 center, contact Charlotte Tower, 118.1 CM. Delta 2220, descend via the Jedi 3 arrival, and altimeter 3012.
Descend via the Jedi 3, altimeter 3012, Delta 2220. American 3 Alpha November Heavy, reduce speed to 210.
Center, good day, Delta 2317, checking in 340.
Delta 2317, Atlanta Center, ident. American 3 Alpha November Heavy, turn right heading 360, this is maintain 4000. Delta 2317, radar contact, 30 miles southeast of Montgomery, squawk 7343.
7343, Delta 2317.
November 15 Oscar Romeo, Atlanta Center, how do you hear? Walker 3809, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 240.
Descend at pilot's discretion, maintain 240, and is that a descend via the arrival clearance, or,
Walker 3809 negative, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 240.
Alright, pilot's discretion down to 240 for Walker 3809.
United 1339, Jacksonville offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved. Yeah.
122.8, United 1339, good night.
Atlanta Center, Delta 2662 with you at latitude 257 for 350.
United 443, that's approved. Delta 2662, Atlanta Center, roger.
There we go. All set for some night flying.
United 1981, cross Aussie at maintain 14,000, pressure 12,000, 250 knots, and land altimeter 3012.
Full cross Aussie at 12,250 knots, United 1981.
You're a good girl. Yes, you are. Oh, you're so thank you. Thank you. Can you lay down, please? Lay down.
No, 2662, just go ahead.
Yeah, is there any way I can have my cruise altitude modified to 290?
No, 2662, sure, maintain flight level 290.
290.
Atlanta Center, Delta 638, level 340.
Yeah, 638, Atlanta Center, squawk 3432.
3432, Delta 638.
So 2220, contact Atlanta approach 133.47.
123.47, Delta 2220, guys.
American 3 up for November heavy, turn left heading 210, join the localizer. United 1981, contact Atlanta approach 133.47.
13347, United 1981, happy, bye-bye.
Walker 3809, cross Andre, I maintain 13,000, 250 knots, right out 3012.
Cross Andre 130,250 and 3012 for Walker 3809, thanks.
Tail 638, radar contact 60 knots southwest with class CBO. November 15 Oscar Romeo, Atlanta Center, how do you hear? The 15 Oscar Romeo ident.
Nope. Nope. Alice, please. Hold on. Oh boy. Can you see it?
The 15 Oscar Romeo radar contact 25 miles east of the Charlotte Airport. Maintain 5,000 and say your approach request into the Stanley County Airport. Did you say visual approach?
Alright, folks, sorry about that. We are on our descent. We are chugging right along, enjoying the music. I apologize, had to go take care of feeding the family, getting dinner all set, but we are coming down through 18,000 feet, so we can do that, and we are set there. Drag is required. Says I'm kicking it pretty good there, so we'll add flight detent. I'll also come over to the init ref page, put our ref speeds in, and we are solid. Let me do this and this. And Joseph, good to see you. Duncan, good to see you. We're gonna see what we can do about landing this aircraft in Jacksonville. Alright, we are on our arrival. We are doing pretty good. We do have 110.3 put in, down to 1600. 1600 is good. And we will fly out. We will stay on vector. And then we will... Okay, hold on. Alright, so, alright, we are cruising right along. My apologies. So, got Jacksonville up there in the distance. We are descending through 14,000 feet, 10,000 feet. We'll add our lights. We are on the ILS for runway 26. Let's take a look where we're at. We are coming in on our first fix for the arrival. Form B. Let's see if we can find Form B on here somewhere. Inbound from Dushi, Iltec, Form B. Between 13,000 and 10,000 feet. We should be doing all right. And I'm going to go ahead and pull the speed brakes back. Sorry about being a little rushed here. Oh, let me make sure that that is going. Yeah, I do have my microphone all set, so apologies, folks. But, got to feed the family, right? So, hope you've enjoyed the flight so far. And descent, we have already put in our winds. Landing altitude is set. Recall has been completed. Radio altimeter barometrics minimums have been set. We are 223, I think. 227. 227 is set. And we are at local below 10,000 feet. We're going to drop to 250 knot. Landing. We can go ahead and turn this on now. So let the flight attendants know that we set that up. And our altimeter is set at 30.13. We have lost VATSIM for the afternoon in this area. I've gone ahead and disconnected. Talked to Atlanta Center. They said Jacksonville probably wasn't going to be back on. But of course, let me go check. Yeah, just ground and ate us. So we'll go ahead and land runway 26 like we originally planned. No use waiting for them or seeing if somebody will show up. We will continue our arrival. And back into the flight deck. Let's there we go. There you go. Joseph, Duncan, how's it going? Glad to see I could entertain you, Duncan. Glad the test flights are going well. Sweet, glad to hear it. All right, gonna add some more drag. Oh boy. My sim may have frozen. Stand by, folks. Gonna try something. Alright, continuing on. Hopefully this worked. There we go. Now we gotta get rid of all the fun stuff. Alright. Old school. We're just going to have our charts right there. There we go. Okay, cruising right along. So we do have to fly past the airport, make right-hand turn. We will be on vectors. Let's see what we get away with. I think that's the airport right there. And when we roll out, we want to be at 2,000 feet, intercepting the ILS at Wigger. Oh man, we are below 10,000 feet. Once we get clear to land, we'll turn on our taxi light. Usually have our gear down by then. Just another little reminder that we are cleared to land. We are currently letting the aircraft fly itself. We are monitoring, making sure it's doing the appropriate things at the appropriate times. And that's our airport over there. And seeing as we are downwind, essentially, we'll go 212. We want to be 180 at Wiger. Oh no, 180 or greater till Dalton, and then we'll let the aircraft, and then we'll slow her down, so we can get the air brakes armed. Run through our checks. Everything's good to go. We never did turn those off. That's great. Awesome. All right, we are on the outbound leg. Not sure what that little airport is. That's Farandona Beach Municipal. That's why we have vectors. And what we will do is we will go like this. We will not activate it yet until we see we are about 90-degree turn. Which is right around that airport. Look at that. And you see our little path there. Looks like it's about 90. We will execute now. And we can add 2 more degrees of flaps.
2,500.
Thank you. And drop our gear. And we've been cleared for the ILS runway 26 at Jacksonville, making a right-hand turn. Got the VOR localizer armed and ready for us. A little early on the gear there. I didn't realize how far out we were. Should have known by the green circles. 10 miles around runway 26. We should make this turn and capture the ILS, the localizer. Glide slope will catch down there at Dalton. Alright, we will continue. Nice visible night, or visual night. Looks like we're getting ready to capture the localizer. Down to 1,600 feet by Dalton. And you see the glide slopes coming up there. $3,000 feet. Looks like the glide slope is there. And we capture the approach, arm the approach. Looks like we're lined up A-OK. We are currently 3.5 miles from Dalton. Maintain 180 or better. And at Dalton, we can go ahead and adjust everything. Flaps 30. Been cleared to land, runway 26, Jacksonville. Gear down, flaps set. Speed brakes have been armed. A little high. Outer marker. And my aircraft. 1,000 feet stabilized. Missed approach altitude has been set. Plenty of runway here. I tend to shoot just a little bit low because of the inaccuracy in the placement of the PAPI and the runway aim points. So with any luck, we will be about 100 feet at 50 feet over the threshold. So. My aircraft. Continue.
Light slope. Minimums.
Should hear the 100 call out.
100.
Down to 50.
50.
40. 30.
30. 20. 10.
And there we are. Welcome to Jacksonville, everyone. And with that, all right, not a bad little approach. Sorry, it was a little rushed. Had to go get some dinner. We'll take a quick break after this one, and maybe we'll make it daylight and do some helicopter ops around Jacksonville. We can do this so we don't have that constantly glaring at us. And we can turn these off. And runway turn-off lights can come off. And we have cleared runway 26 at Jacksonville. What do you think? Taxi up this way? Let me stop here. Let's look at the airport map. Alright, we are right there. Let's go ahead and taxi Juliet. Romeo and Juliet. We'll park at Alpha 3 if that one looks appropriate. I don't know if I have a freeware. It looks like this is just stock Microsoft Flight Sim. So after landing, transponder good. Traffic push to off. Speed brake, landing light, taxi lights, strobe lights are good. We can go ahead and adjust those. Oh, there it is. Goes to asphalt there for a second. Go ahead and bring the APU online. Auto brakes off, flight directors coming off. Auto throttle has been disconnected. What do you think? Make the left turn here. Guess I'll have to go look for Jacksonville on flightsim.to. Looks like a jet bridge and a tug right up there on the end. We'll go there. We'll see if we can't find a lead-in line. What do you think? All the way up here. There we go. I think I got something spotted. There it is. And actually, we'll go ahead and turn that one off. And I think that might be just about right. Set parking brake. Engine off. Anti-collision light come off. And we are set. Let's go menu. Okay. Let's go to menu. FS actions, ground services. Let's put those chocks in. Request power. Jetway. There we go, folks, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Jacksonville. I'm going to go check and see if there's a good scenery for this, because it looks like it might be a fun airport to fly into on occasion or out of. We are on ground power. Let's see. Probe heats can come off. All the window heats can come off. And fuel pumps off. APU coming off. And you're good. And we are ready to shut it down. All right, let's open up the emergency lights. And battery coming off. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining me on this flight. It was a lot of fun. Sorry about the little interruption there for dinner. But you got to do what you got to do. Hope everybody else is enjoying their after Thanksgiving leftovers. I had the open-faced turkey sandwich with gravy and stuffing. So just like a mini Thanksgiving. So I want to thank everybody for joining me. If this is the type of thing you like, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And hit the thumbs up button for me. Let me know you did a good job. And or go ahead and hit that notification bell so you know when I am flying. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining me. Have a good night. Happy Thanksgiving.